Greetings from the Emerald Isle, whisky lovers. My name's Al, and this is Whisky Street. What's up, whisky lovers? Big Al here, coming at you from a New Look Whisky Den, and I'm hanging out with my good buddy Jim here. Jim and I have been good friends for quite a few years, and I've got to say that this barrel number JB8245 single barrel has really cemented that friendship. When it comes to single barrels, there's always a wee bit of wriggle room because there's going to be a bit of batch variation. No two barrels are going to be exactly the same, but this one, they've definitely nailed it. So I might have given the game away a wee bit about what I'm going to say thereafter, but watch on. We know from the label that it's definitely aged over 4 years, but according to the talk online and whatnot, there's probably whisky up to about 7 years included here as well. But now, a while back ago there, Jim Beam released a double oak, and that release took me a bit by surprise because of how good it was for such a low price, and you can generally get it for around 18 quid, and that's bloody good. And I'd encourage you, if you haven't tried it yet, to go out and try it, especially if you can get it at that price. Now this one retails at around 35 quid, and it has that extra proof, bit of extra age in it. What I'm going to try to find out here today and let you know is it really worth paying that extra money for this? So let's pop and pour and see how it goes. So when I'm letting that sit for a while to open up, let's talk a bit more about the single barrel and see specifically what Jim Beam says about it themselves. They say it's unique and perfect in its own way, both in the distinct flavour and personality of the liquid itself and in the wisdom of the master distiller. They say it's an extraordinary bourbon experience that's different each time you break open a new seal. Now apparently less than 1% of barrels are selected for the single barrel expression, so Jim Beam do seem to be doing things in a bit of a picky way, but there's frig all wrong with that when you're looking to do something right and when you're looking for a bit of quality. So let's see, if what they said beforehand and bigging it up actually translates into the liquid itself. And when we're talking on that front, take a look at this. I just really do love this bottle design. It does stand out for me, and it's definitely one when I finish this I'll be keeping the bottle. So let's get right on with it and get into the nosing. Sláinte, folks. Oh, I have to say, this is really a nice nose. It really is. It's just fantastic. There's vanilla and caramel. There's some oak in there as well. It just really comes together so nice, and it's so rich as well. And what I really like about it, as well as those nice full flavours of the oak, the vanilla, the caramel, have a nice sort of warming touch that just makes you go, yeah, this is going to be a good experience. So let's get into it a bit more. I'm getting a bit of an orange peel coming in there with a slight touch of bitterness, just a slight touch. And that brings with it some char and a bit of dark chocolate as well. It really is nice coming on the back of those oaky caramel vanilla flavours. Now there's a hint of candy coming in here as well. It's like that nice candy shop sort of smell. And I'm getting some butterscotch too. Damn, I really like that nose. So let's get right on with the tasting and see, is it really as good as the nose suggests it's going to be. Sláinte, whisky friends. Yeah, it is. Just like the nose. Got vanilla up front. Nice rich oak. As it crosses the palate, A bit of char comes in again, but it's more mellow than on the nose, and it leads to some caramel. And you know what? It really is mouth coating. It really does retain that flavour. That's a pretty damn good first impression on the sip. So let's get into it again for the second sip. Nice, warming orange spice, but it's a gentle spice. Again, it coats the mouth and it keeps that orange flavour, which mixes nicely with particularly the oak and the vanilla. And now there's some butterscotch coming in as well, and even a bit of peanut butter. There's quite a lot of stuff going on here, and I just love the way it coats the palate. It's all these kind of flavours that I really like, and they're working really well together. Yeah, I think I'll have another pour. Now the nuttiness is coming through a wee bit more now. It's a bit more distinct. It just really complements everything else that's going on really well. Yeah, I don't think the rest of this bottle's going to last very long. So there you go, folks. JB 8245 single barrel is bloody good. In fact, I would even go as far as saying it's very bloody good. Of course, being a barproof fan, I would like to have a wee bit more punch in there, but what it does have is a bit of a jab, and all the flavours that are in there and all the aromas are all things that I like in a good bourbon. And the way it's been put together and the lovely mouthfeel, it all comes together really well, and I really can't say a bad thing about it. You know, it's not stunning, but it is pretty damn good, and I'll be for sure getting some more of this. I hope you enjoyed this, folks. Thanks for watching. You know, don't forget to give me the old thumbs up, subscribe, and help a fella out by ringing that bell so that you can get notified every time I post a new video. You know, your support in the last week has been awesome. Thank you so much for that. You know, I've got a few new subscribers. Things are looking up. You know, so you guys keep it up. I'll keep it up. And let's enjoy our whiskey together. So, until then, folks, you stay safe. Make sure you comment down below on what you think of Jim Beam. And until the next time, make sure you drink your whiskey the way you like it. Slàinte my whiskey friends.